If I ask you what is the most important thing in your life, what your answer would be? Come on, be honest about it. Yes, it is going to be money. And let me tell you why the money is the most important thing. This is just because of three reasons. First is the money brings you the acceptance. The world accepts you. Second thing, money gives you the respect. Everyone respects you when you are wealthy, when you have money. And the third and the most important thing is money gives you the freedom. Freedom to live your life your way. Freedom to live wherever you want. Freedom to do whatever you want. So in this episode, we will talk about money, its principles, how it works, how you can earn more and more money. So if you think I am going to give you some magic wand that can make you rich overnight, then I am sorry, you may get disappointed. I wish I had some magic wand. Oh, money is coming. But alas, I don't have any magic wand. But if the principles that I am going to tell you, suggest you, if you follow those principles, you will start realizing your dreams in near future. You will start noticing that positive changes are coming and money will start coming your way. That's a promise. So first, let's start our talk with 80-20 rule. Have you heard about 80-20 rule? If not, no problem. Let me tell you what it is. In any country, in any industry, in any domain, there are 20% people who earn 80% of money. You can also say this like 80% of the money is earned only by the 20%, the handful of the people in any industry, in any company, in any country, whatever you can think of. So the thing is how you can make a shift from that 80% of the league to that premium 20% of the league. This is all about this. First suggestion that I can give you is live below your means. What does it mean? I have seen many people who spend more than what they earn. Let's say there are two people, person A, person B. Person A earns, let's say, 1 lakh rupees a month, 100,000 rupees a month. Person B, on the other hand, earns just 50,000, let's say. Person A spends 90,000 and saves just 10,000. Person B spends just 30,000. He spends his money wisely and intelligently and saves 20,000 per month. So what do you think? Who do you think that will be a more financially stronger person 5 years from now? Definitely the person B, because he is spending his money wisely and intelligently. So many wise people, intelligent people, rich people have said this, that it doesn't matter how much you earn. What matters at the end is how much you keep. So it's all about spending and saving. According to my calculation, you should never be spending more than 60% of your monthly earnings. Let's say if your salary is 20,000, then you should not be spending more than 12,000. If it is 50,000, then 30,000. If it is 1 lakh, then 60,000. So you have to manage your expenses. You have to manage your living standards. You don't have to compare yourself with anybody out there. So I have seen people who live on their credit cards, who take unnecessary loans, personal loans and all sorts of loans. Don't do this. Manage your life, manage your expenses. I see many people who purchase expensive cars, expensive mobile phones. So don't do this. Be very rational about this. Don't spend your money like anything. So this is my first rule: live below your means, not beyond your means. Second rule, seduction. Do you know what it is? Seduction. Let's say there is a beautiful girl and you suddenly got attracted to her and you want to have a friendship with her. So what do? Do you straightforward go to her and make an emotional appeal to her? I'm very attracted to you. I like you. Please have a friendship with me. Do you do like this? And do you think if you do this, she will have a friendship with you? No, not at all. Never. You have to show your caliber. You have to show your premium. You have to show your skills, that what you can do, how successful you are, how you can keep that girl happy, right? So the same principle goes with money as well. You cannot be desperate about money. You cannot be greedy about it. What you have to do is the same thing what you do in your relationships. You have to have some calibers, some plans, some ideas into your mind that can double that money, that can at least grow that money. Then only the money will come to you. You have to have certain ideas into your mind, that what are the things that you can do with that money, what are the plans in your mind that you can apply. Many people are just salaried people. They don't have certain other plans to grow their money. So I recommend you, I suggest you, give it a thought, think about this, what more you can do, because it's all about money generating options. It could be anything. You have to think. It could be a rented house, it could be a small business, it could be a small online business. There are lots of opportunities. Money doesn't like boredom. If you keep the money stored in your home, it will never grow. How it will grow? The normal inflation rate is around 8%, 9% a year. And if you store this, even if savings bank account, it's not going to grow. It will grow at the rate of 3-4%. So rather than doing this, you have to seduce your money and continuously think how you can grow. I have seen many people who hate on the rich people. Oh, rich people are highly inhuman. Rich people don't see people beyond them. Money is not a good thing. Money brings you bitterness in your relationships. So keep away from those people. Don't hate on rich people. Rather than hating, go through their biographies, go through their principles, follow them, read their books, and try to implement those suggestions into your life, because these are the principles that they followed into their lives to reach up to this level where they are today. So many people talk about Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Jack Ma, Elon Musk, Ambanis, Adanis, these successful people. So let me tell you, these people were not born rich people. They became rich through their strong determination, their passion, their ideas, their commitment towards their life. So let me tell you a couple of things about Warren Buffett. How did he start his career? There are a lot of people who talk about his wealth, which is currently around $450 billion. So nobody tells you how did he achieve that. Let me tell you a couple of things. When he was 11, he used to distribute newspapers in the streets, and the money that he collected, around $2,000, he spent in the stock market, and fortunately the money grew. It became around 3,000-4,000. That gave him encouragement, and he started investing continuously. Second thing is about persistence, consistency. So 90% of his wealth he earned after becoming the age of 50. So see the consistency. Even if having 50 years of age, he did not lose his concentration and his consistency. He kept on going the same way, and even today he is 86 years old and he still goes to office. Now tell me, had we people had that kind of money, would we go to office? Our vacations will never end, but he goes to office daily for 8 hours, and out of those 8 hours he reads books for 6 hours. So what is the need? Why he reads the books? You can say he is greedy, he wants more money. No, it's not about greed, it's about growth. By reading books, he learns more and more new things. He learns more principles. So same thing I will suggest you, don't hate on rich people and don't talk like this. Rather than cursing on them, follow them, read their biographies, read their books, and understand the principles that they applied into their lives to reach up to this level. Many rich people say this: savers are losers, be investors. Don't be just a saver, because I just told you inflation rate is 8%, 9%, and saving account gives you only 3%, 4%. So rather than being just a saver, be an investor. Think about how you can invest your money. Think about different ideas where you should put this money to grow it exponentially. You must have heard about compound interest. Take benefit of it. There are a lot of schemes that you can invest your money which grows leaps and bounds using the principles of compound interest. I will do a separate video on how to invest your money, what are the things that you can invest your money into. If you can take risk, you should invest in stock markets, equity funds and all. But if you cannot take risk, then maybe mutual funds. There are many types of mutual funds with low to moderate types of risks. And if you cannot even go with moderate risks, then there are options available like FDs, RDs. You can have some SIPs and all, ETFs and all. One more suggestion at the end: reading and learning, because reading is the most advisable suggestion that any successful person will give you, any rich people will give you, because a book is something which has been carved out from decades of experience of that successful person who is giving you his best principles in the form of a book. So the best book that I can suggest you on the money principles is this, Rich Dad Poor Dad, written by Robert T. Kiyosaki. And if you cannot purchase and read this book, nothing to worry about this. I will do a separate video where I will tell you each and everything which has been carved out in this book in easy way, in easy language. I will chalk out all the details, important things, important principles that Robert Kiyosaki has mentioned in this book. This book can definitely change your life, and if you can read this, please get this book and read it, and I will definitely do a video on this. Do you think, can you see these 500 notes? So do you know how many hands these notes must have been passed through before coming to my hands? Maybe hundreds, if not thousands. So the thing is power. Currently, in today's date, I have the power to keep these notes in my hands. Now there are two routes. Either I can expand this and either I can save this. So depending on the circumstances, either expanding or saving, both are not correct. You have to invest it, right? So the third thing is, savers are losers, be investors. Few years ago, I also used to think that money is all about hard work and luck. That is okay, but other than hard work and luck, there is one more thing, which is success rules, money principles, money rules, that also you have to follow. And that's my humble suggestion. If you follow these principles, if you implement these small tricks and principles into your life, you will start noticing positive changes, and money, leaves its tracks. Money is all about what innovative ideas you have. So another thing is, before doing anything, think what value add you are doing into other people's life. If you can add some positive value to other people's life, money will follow. Definitely, that's my promise. So bring some ideas into your mind and have a plan. Have some new innovation ideas. It could be anything. It could be a small idea. It could be a big thought. Whatever you can think of. The idea should be something that brings some positive value in other people's life. If you do this, money will follow you in leaps and bounds. That's a promise. At the end, as it was my promise, you can follow this Hindi version of this video at this link. And friends, please share your valuable feedbacks, and if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon as well, so that YouTube continues to give you notifications about my future videos and updates, because this channel is about you, your success. My success lies into yours. So until the next video, thank you very much. Be amazed, be legendary.